Hello, everyone, and welcome to the House of Luminance. My name is Antoine, and today is Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. It's time to do the dailies, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the house message. I want to thank you guys so much for your time. I do appreciate it, and I do value it. What is the energy of the house today here at the House of Luminance? Messages for August 2nd, 2022. All right, let's get this last shuffle here. What is the energy of the house today? Okay, navigating by stars, following your bliss. That's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. I think for many of us, we're going to be feeling like, we're really going to be seeing, honestly, real talk, we're going to be seeing ourselves through the dark. We're going to be forging our own path, moonlighting, if you will, even in a way. I think there's another card in here for that, but I see this in that way too. Like I kind of feel like, many of us have, we got our main gig and then we got our side hustle, the thing that we do on the side, to either A, help supplement some income, or B, it's a passion, it's a dream, and it's something that we want to devote our time to. Okay. You know, but then it also does the same thing, right? It kind of maybe it's a blend of both. Okay. But if many of you have been feeling like, you know what? Let me say this. Many of you are feeling like you are ready to kind of maybe take that full time. You're trying to work on taking that full time, but you don't know quite how to do it yet. You're figuring those steps out, okay? You may be asking people who have done it before you, okay, for advice, You're just trying to gain some knowledge right now. I think that you just may be kind of like in a space where it's like you're in the dark with it. You're doing it. You do it on the side. You dabble in it, all right. But maybe you do want to bring it into the more focal point, like the more mainstream thing that you do. Okay. And then some for many of us, it's just something as simple as just you just wanting to create a path for yourself, your own legacy, maybe separate from what people expect you. So it's like you may be having to do some things in the shadows a little bit, you know. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot here. Whoa. What came out was the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. I see many of you trying to gain your independence from something or from someone. Okay. That other person feels, they don't feel as, they're not as encouraging as you would like them to be. Okay. They don't see it for you like you see it for yourself. Empress, Temperance, the Devil, under the deck, the Hierophant. Hold on. I'm trying to pick them up. The Empress, Temperance, the Devil, and the Hierophant under the deck. So what this is telling me here is, yeah, many of you are like going against the grain of certain standards that have been set in place by your society or by your belief system. Okay. And it's like you're caught in between. You're in a place here with the Empress, like where you're ready to grow, you're ready to expand. However, you feel bound and constricted to, certain patriarchal beliefs, in fact. You know how society is. And so it's like right now you're in this temperance energy, kind of in a way like a twilight energy where you're kind of in between. Okay. You're doing this because this is what, you feel like society says that you need to do. But then there's also this tug where it's like, yeah, but I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to leave that behind. And you're just kind of in that twilight zone, that in-between zone. And a lot of it is conditioning, you know. A lot of it is conditioning. But the overall message I would definitely say here is that, you feel the urge. You feel the urge to follow your own dreams towards your own success, towards your own growth, towards your own expansion. And you're already doing it with the temperance here. You know, the thing about it with the temperance here is that you found a way to make it a part of. You may already be kind of making it a part of like what of what you have to do anyway. Like, how can I say it? Like you're already starting to like incorporate. You're starting to incorporate this into like the in between things of the things that you have to do. Like it's already starting to come out. I don't know if that's making any sense. I know that's not making no sense. And God, why can't I explain this the way I need to? Maybe I did. Maybe some of y'all did understand what I'm saying. Whatever. If you got questions, I probably can say it better in the comments. But all right, let's go ahead and go sign by sign and take a look at some advice for you all today. All right, it's Leo season, so let's go ahead and start with Leo. All right, hourglass, fleeting, slow, waiting, okay? So, Leo, today is going to be centered about time. Some of you may be like really, really anxious, expecting something, feeling like it's never going to show up, feeling like it's taking forever, feeling like time is just slowing, going backwards even. Okay, many of you could be feeling like that. Others of you could be feeling like you're losing time, like time is slipping, like you don't have enough time. Okay, Virgo, skeleton key, access, solution, ability. Today you could be getting some answers. Okay, you could be getting some access first to something, and then once you get that access, then you get answers, then you get solutions. Okay, you find a key or maybe even a cheat code. Virgo. Okay, Libra. Okay, silver shoes, magic, value, travel. So Libra, you may be considering new travel arrangements, new travel options. I mean, I'm looking at these shoes, of course. I always feel like the Dorothy shoes. I mean, they're not red, but they got red bottoms. So, that's it's pretty modern. But there's no place like home is the energy that I'm getting here. All right. Scorpio, pearl, moon, pearl, excuse me, moon magic, ideal, wisdom. Okay. So, like, hidden knowledge here, Scorpio, valuable knowledge, hidden gems. Okay. Maybe kind of stumbling across little nuggets of that today. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, grimoire, learn, empower, banish. This is that notebook I told y'all to be carrying around yesterday. So you can write down your little ideas. Remember I said that yesterday. So yeah, that's showing up again today here in a whole nother deck. Wow, I love it when that happens though. Okay, so yeah, make sure you write down your ideas, spells, even maybe if some of you are into that, prayers, affirmations. Okay, just little ideas, the little lightning bolts that come to you of ideas. Just okay. Capricorn, the chalice, femininity, unity, emotions. Okay, so it could be a pretty emotional today. You may be receiving a lot of, you may be really empathic today. You may be kind of like tapping into other people's emotions. All right, maybe even accidentally, even. Okay, but it's just really because your intuition is so strong today. You're really, really in tune today, Capricorn. Okay, whether it's with your own emotions or with the emotions of others. All right, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So the card you have is Dark Grove. It says courage, struggle, endure. Okay, so Aquarius, it may seem like a little bit of a dark day, even coming. Maybe this message was for you. Okay, but it may seem like a little bit of a dark day today. But never you mind that. Okay, you do have the courage. You do have the strength to endure it. It may be a little bit of a struggle. All right. But you know what? Who all doesn't have a struggle day sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Like people are really capping out here, lying out here, acting like they don't have a day where they don't struggle with something. Okay. It may not be about money, but it may be about something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just maybe one of those days here, but you will be able to endure it. Okay. Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, we have the besom, fertility, clearing, renewal. I think that you guys are making ready for some things arrival. You could be getting things cleaned out. I also, okay, this could be a time of you like, I don't know, maybe you're planting new seeds. I want to say that. Maybe you're trying to, you know, put little things out there for your benefit later. Okay. Yeah. Like I said earlier, like making something ready. Okay. I think that you're expecting something. Maybe for some of you, you're expecting, you're like, oh, it's that nesting area, that nesting phase of like pregnancy that some of you may be experiencing. Okay. And of course, I know everybody's not pregnant and everyone's not, a female. So, what does that mean for you? Well, maybe you're in assistance of that. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to necessarily be a child. Maybe you're just expecting company. Okay. What was I on? What am I on? Aries now? Butterfly. Change, escape, transform. Ooh, Aries. Today, honestly, Aries, I feel like there's a shift for you today. Maybe you change your mind about something. Okay. Your values change about something. Okay. It also feels like maybe you kind of flutter out of your usual environment and you experience something new that maybe like changes your perspective on something, Aries. All right, I like that. Taurus, you have crown, control, leadership, step up. All right, so you take charge of something today, Taurus. You step up to the plate here today. All right, maybe some of you it's just random, right? Where you physically step into it. For others of you, it's where it's put on you because it's coming from something higher than you. Okay? And now it's time for you to be the one to step up. You're inheriting this crown for some of you. Some of you step into it and some of you are inheriting it. Gemini. Okay, feather, freedom, rising above, and spirit. All right. So, Gemini, I definitely feel like today is a really, really light day for you, a day where you may be taking in information, you may be learning, okay? Very, very spiritual energy. I feel like you are protected. I feel like many of you will do like a lot of like lucid dreaming, maybe, maybe some meditation, I think that you're going to be doing something, maybe some things ritualistic that involve feathers, okay? And I'm also feeling travel as well. Cancer. Cancer, we have jewel box, fortune, secret, safekeeping. Ooh, so Cancer, you know your value. You know what you got in your box, and you're protecting that. Okay, you're not about to let nobody disrespect it either. Okay, also, I think you're being smart about what you are saying to others. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can't just tell everybody everything. You know what I mean? You can't tell everybody what you got. Okay. That's something that they kind of have to discover as they get to know you. All right. So you're keeping a lot of things close to your chest, in your chest, actually, very, very safely. Okay. So is that it? Let's see. Yep, that was everyone. All right, you guys. So thank you guys so much for your time. I really, really do appreciate it. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.